might like me a lot, even though I'm not white, or girls who are
Make way for the King of Thieves. We sure a long way from make way for the King of Thieves.
Before we have
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
That bond is unbreakable. We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
I have you on my side.
We are Cloak and Dagger.
Make
Back, it's starting to
Don't
feel
you
like
worry,
the old
Mr.
days
D.
again.
Gambit got more than one
As I seem to
sleeve.
recall, you and I didn't exactly see eye to eye back then. You didn't say it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'm not sure I like the usual tricks on this scenario.
Kill that hurt.
Who have we got here?
Forget you. You're mine.
Ain't ready for road to be a whip up and hand.
Springcastle, reporting for duty.
Thanks so much.
Look who out there.
A nice deep freeze.
Battlefield ready again. Got my eye on someone welcome guests.
On the help.
I am ready to put on a show.
A nice deep freeze.
Sugar, I can't feel you.
Laissez le bon temps brûler. Double down. I'm good to go. Never fall!
That's enough, Castle.
Gambit got your back. Double down.
Us against the world.
That was a losing hand, LeBeau.
And finale.
No, go away.
Taking it all.
You thought you got rid of me?
Not a chance.
I'm on the phone.
Thanks for the boost.
Gambit got your back.
We'll avenge you, Rogue. I promise.
Thanks so much.
Almost ready to dive in.
Tremble before fast!
That's the boost I need. Thanks for the boost. The Southern Belga run. Stay focused.
Don't let them do this, David.
I was worried. A nice deep freeze. Just embrace the light.
Your war
to shine.
Thanks for the boost. I shall bide my time, but not for long. Battlefield ready again.
My time to shine. I am ready to put on a show. Just embrace the light. Down to 30 seconds. Us against the world. Us against the world.
Suffering the darkness.
The final 10 seconds.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Going to overtime.
I'm trying to help.
It's my way.
My time to shine.
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
You know, I've always said there's a kind of elegance to be found in simplicity, and that's true for movie making as much as anything else. Yeah, it's great to have mind-bending plots full of twists and turns and concepts that redefine the whole nature of reality for you, but damn man, sometimes you just want to kick back with a nice simple premise and watch the action unfolds. For example, a bunch of cops get locked in a big building filled with bad guys and have to fight their way out. Or, a different bunch of cops get locked in a different building filled with bad guys and have to fight their way out. Or in this case,
Trust me, growing up in the Red Room was like torture.
Weapon X wasn't like torture. It actually was torture.
Honestly, I kind of miss it. Maybe you would have been just damaged enough to survive after all.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
主播 XQC 到底能有多 retard？ 你看，这货是外国主播一哥，他的出名原因不是因为技术，而是因为太过于搞笑。他总能很自然地做出很多弱智的事，如果进行剪自己一笑，很乐了，把我逗乐了。知道为什么报警电话只有3位数吗？因为太多了 XQC 记不住，看墙上打电话号码。哦，是这个转头拨号0575。哎，什么？哎，我在那看。3003。
Mr. Yi.
Sir.
Ain't
Thank you for the
nobody
force.
stealing damage against the world.
Okay.
So, Mr. Yi, let me show you your office. This is where you're going to be working. Right there in this chair.
哎，最离谱的还不是这个，有一次主播试图在游戏里猜测 XQC 基地密码是401。
I don't know if you guys were chat. Yeah, those who know. Hey, chat, guys, what is this place? Yo, nobody knows. Nobody remembers. Yeah, only one guy said you. It's Crow Dog. Crow Dog, and he's not even sub. Like, you guys fell off. Yo, people say you fell off. Yo, you guys fell off. Oh, go back. Kick your head. Actually, kick your head. Almost everybody had it.
Oh, you got rid of me? How'd it
Get that vehicle moving again.
Online, but I went to XQC's base to return a horse, and I guessed his code immediately.
但是 XQC 现在改了密码，然后
But I don't think that's it.
女设置个1、2、3、4，我都当你努力过了。当然，除了
Can you really trust somebody? Do you really trust somebody who cheated in Among Us? I'll answer you. No. Yo,
6之外，这说题还单纯的很，至少曾经是比如说有次 XQC 为中国队友。
I mean, yeah.
Keep going.
The rift is getting bigger at the top now.
Journey into mystery, yes. Right.
Welcome back to the most professional StarCraft 2 with our first grand final, the 3-time world champion and widely considered to be the greatest player of all time. The Zerg in the blue, the finisher. It's Serral, facing off against the only other player in that conversation, the 9-time GSL champion, the Terran in the right, the man, the myth, the Maru. In a best-of-7 Terran versus Zerg grand finals to the $10,000 Liu Li Cup. And before we get started, it'd be incredible if you could smash that like button or maybe even subscribe. Oh, we got the algorithm. And Jimmy, what are we at? 1,801 likes on this video, on this cast. And I'll cast another one. I'll probably do it anyways, because I don't know what else I can do with my life. But thank you for watching. Hopefully, you've had a good day so far. And hopefully it's about to get just a little bit better. As the first Reaper comes in, the Zerglings will duel with it in order to prevent any direct damage to the drones. But so far, Maru undeterred. The Queen comes out, slaps her, inject, and will shoo the Reaper away. Not necessarily in that order. And already, Maru's 2 command centers, and he's not being very subtle about it. Slaps down the 2nd command center right at the bottom of the ramp. He says, I'll show you what I got. Serral, with his Overlord quite far away, Maru's made a bit of a, not a name for himself, but he's had a tendency to send out those early Marines in order to try to snipe off the Overlords. And I think, well, none of that matters, because 2 Zerglings just kind of walked right by. Will delay the command center, the SCV not getting any extra hazard pay. Meanwhile, Maru microing and Queens are able to take out the Reaper. I don't know if it ended up getting a drone. Yes, 1 drone, but 2 Zerglings getting a full scout, delaying the 3rd command center, and getting up the ramp to spot not 1, but 2 barracks. A very important scout for Serral this early on, which narrows down the option severely. It's not going to be a super quick Banshee. It might be some Hellions, but honestly, probably not that many. The Marine is going to drive the Overlord onto a more obscure pervert pillar, where it will look down on everyone. But the early game shenanigans have ended, and the drama has just begun. In their last 16 matches, over the last over 3, I think about 4 years, I looked it up just before this time, Serral has won 15 of them. And most of the time, the series have not been that close, at least in terms of games. There's been some close calls, but 15 out of 16. So, in case you're wondering why there's not as much competition between who we call the greatest of all time, it's because Serral has kind of closed the book on that one, at least in many ways. But Maru, over the last few months, has had a resurgence. Even though GSL isn't as prevalent as it once was, finding more success in tournaments that aren't necessarily faced in Korea over the course of several months. So, if there was ever a time for Maru to turn the page, well, maybe today is a good one. 6 roaches on the way. Serral with +1 Carapace. He knows for a science fact it's not going to be, well, at least within a certain margin. It still could be matched, but it's almost certainly not. With 2 barracks before the
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Is this a creep drop highway? Cero with the creep highway in order to smash Maru with as many roaches as possible. He only has 51 drones, which is positively frugal for the Zerg at this stage of the game. The intent being to just batter down the door, completely deny the third base. Ravagers in production. The Overlord has slowly trailed the Queens across, will drop the creep, and, well, so it begins. The creep spread a little bit more forward than usual. Everything the creep touches is our domain, Susan. But we're putting a creep right on their side. Did I stutter? I don't. Sorry. The medevacs are sent out. It's a fake. 2 fake medevacs sent across the map, and Cero is not calling the bluff. Maru with a 200 IQ play there, and taking a little bit of pressure off. Actually tries to shut down the creep, but both players breaking out some almost never seen and very rare strategies to try to get some sort of mental advantage. And so far, well, Cero, he's not going to try to break into a 2-base town. He knows there's the third command center, of course, which kind of amusingly, Maru ended up putting in what is a more typical location. And Cero has already maneuvered into a much more macro-oriented position. And now, no longer bluffing, he picks up 16 Marines. We'll drop him out. Cero's star senses are tingling. He knows the map is dark and full of Terrans. But he didn't know exactly where. That means his 4th base is going to be delayed. But okay, let's not be too crazy. Ends up taking out the drone. And oh, the creep! The creep all the way across the map. The Queen.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
You don't have to be a witch to find the magic in this world, but it does help. Magneto raised me to never stop fighting for what I believe is
They'll
right.
be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Where there is evil in this universe, I will be there to balance it.
You been to a rave anytime recently? Particularly a bloody one?
No. Why?
Darn, I was looking for a place to take shit on a date. Maybe we'll go ice skating instead.
Hitting's right where it hurts. I knew I'd warm up to you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Look, our next victims.
After party in the Batmobile, and you're all invited.
Watch him now. That's good as it is. I require some aid.
Love that healing feeling.
I feel better already. The cosmos heals you. I am at your service.
Hope I make the cut. Hey, Jack! Someone quit this!
The cosmos heals you. Cosmic justice. Your souls unite. The cosmos heals you.
Looks like we got ourselves a target.
When we work together.
Love that healing feeling.
The cosmos heals you. My cosmic might returns. Some assistance, please.
Let us stop that vehicle.
now, my friend. Flawless. Quantum magic. Back in the game. Our foes have arrived. Healing power. We are in this together.
Hey, Tag! Someone clip this!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I require some aid.
Someone scratch my back!
This might be scored. There's still a chance to stop them. Take everything! Hits the ground!
Behold the god of thunder! Make the cut!
You are safe now, my friend.
I like the cold.
I'll tell you wait, I would not team up again.
Oh man, I gotta make another beacon?
Healing power.
You stop them in their tracks.
Cosmic might returns. The cosmos heals you. We are in this together.
Only 60 seconds left. You stop them in their tracks.
Love that healing feeling.
Quantum magic. You are safe now, my friend.
Hope I make the cut! Hey, Dad! Someone clip this!
Down to 30 seconds.
Healing power. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
The final 10 seconds.
Born again! Quantum magic.
Another epic victory. Big win.
How are you?
I am well, thank you very much.
You know, I don't know how you're going to feel about this, but I
fun for you to play?
The right heroes
Oh,
make all
okay.
the difference.
He's a little bit.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Guys, gentlemen, everybody, we are back again at Allcraft. Today, I'm joined with Rich. We had somebody else who was going to be here with us, but unfortunately, a close friend of theirs was Oliver Tree. And so they're taking some time off to deal with that, process all that. Really crazy. Like, honestly, I'm never going to ride in a helicopter in my fucking life.
Dude.
I never will. Like, after Kobe and this Oliver Tree thing, fuck that.
It's so wild how dangerous they seem.
I know. Yeah,
Like,
it's insane.
Have you ever been in one?
Never. And I like as soon as like because like whenever I was like first like I mean when do you ever get a chance to get in a helicopter? Basically never.
So I've been in a helicopter before.
One
time. And the second that I did it, I was like, never again.
Fuck this.
I was
Yeah.
with a bunch of other streamers too, and then I was like, okay, I never want to be in enclosed space with streamers ever again either.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like helicopters and being in a tight enclosed space with streamers. I'm done.
Yeah.
It was actually, all jokes aside, it was actually, remember Jack Courage?
Yeah.
He was one of the guys in there, and it was a bunch of like the Call of Duty guys, and it was like
all that.
not Dennis. Thank God, not Dennis. yeah, that helicopter would have been that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
I love Dennis, man. I actually hit him up to have him come on at some point.
Yeah.
If he's ever in, I would love him to just like actually be in the state.
Yeah,
but
really
I got on and I swear on my life we were flying around Atlanta.
Yeah.
And the thing is just like super jittery, and the pilot turned around. And he said, "Don't worry, it's just mechanical turbulence." And he burped, and it smelled like Tito's. And I was just, I kissed the ground when I got off.
Oh my!
Yeah, never again. But yeah, no, the Oliver Tree thing is like such a.
It's so sad. And like there was a YouTuber also that was apparently killed in the wreck as well. He had almost like 3 million subscribers. He was a Spanish YouTuber, so like you're probably not familiar with him. But like, yeah, I remember seeing it. And it was like some random, because like, you know, you'll have like stories like this come up, like, oh, Joe Skin died. Okay, it must be Tuesday, right? And so it's like, it's not really a big thing. I didn't even really take it seriously. But then I got up and I saw like headline after headline after headline. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, Oliver Tree also, I think he did back in the day, like it was like rest in peace to his bowl cut, and then there was like bus signs. So I think people thought it was a joke because he made jokes.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, because I actually like, I loved that dude. Like I didn't know him or anything, but like as an artist, I
like
thought he was
just
super
use it.
cool.
Yeah, there was never a time that I turned off an Oliver Tree.
But if you actually like, just ask content creators, like he knew like everybody. He was so nice to everybody.
There was, and that's the other thing too, is like I always have this opinion that like if you're out there collaborating with everybody all the time and you've never really had drama with anybody, like the only drama he ever had was like with Ethan from Introduce You, and that's all a joke. Like, they were literally just acting it out. Right? So the only drama they literally have is fake. So like if you're dealing with that many people, and you're around that many people, and you don't have a lot of bad stories or like drama or issues with people, you're probably kind of normal, right? You're probably a good dude.
Good person.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Look at what he did. Like, he had a bunch of podcasts where he was talking about like, oh yeah, like I set up a fund for artists, future and stuff like he genuinely cared about what he was doing. Yeah, so I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, I mean, like, and I think that's amazing. Like, I didn't know he was only 32. Also,
yeah,
like that's what
he was younger than us.
Yeah, holy shit, man,
it's wild.
Total tragedy. I mean, again, after Kobe, I was like, never again, and now it happened again. Fuck that.
Well, it was just a crazy fucked up week in general.
Yeah.
You thought about the girl who got thrown off the bridge.
That's the thing is like, I mean, there are some of these where it's like I'll watch them. That is just like, so what happened is this girl was going to do bungee jumping, and like I don't mean to make a joke out of it, but she forgot the bungee, and they threw her off, and she just died. Like it's like,
dude, well, did you see? She didn't just die.
No, I saw the video. I saw that she wasn't connected to anything. I said, pause. I can imagine.
I'm screwed up. I watched it like.
Oh, really? Okay, so you saw what happened.
Dude, messed up. Well, the fact that you can just watch that stuff randomly on X now is pretty crazy. But no, I read the article because it's one of the most surreal things to watch ever. I mean, they literally throw her off a bridge, and the dude who's recording it from the one angle pans the camera down and shows the bungee cord.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? Like how did you not notice? And the 3 dudes watching her fall, but there was a report, and you never know with the internet what's real, what's not.
People get distracted. And they just people make mistakes. Like, everybody fucks up. And I have done things that are so stupid and brain dead, and I'm just glad it hasn't gotten me killed. You know, you just have a lapse in judgment. You're mentally AFK. You're not thinking. You're distracted. You're thinking about something else, and before you know it, you're dead.
Yeah, but that's why there were 3 people there too.
I mean,
I would never take that risk with bungee.
I just wouldn't jump off of a cliff, even if there was this. I just don't think it's necessary. I don't think I have to do that.
So you know what's funny? I think if you asked me at the beginning of COVID if I would do it or not, I would have been like, yeah, dude, get the camera.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, nope.
There's
no shot.
way, dude. Yeah, exactly. I would never even imagine doing that. Any of those, I would go to space. I would go to space.
Yeah, but that's going to fucking space.
Right, yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people, very few people go to space. Plenty of people jump off bridges, okay?
Not even good content.
No, it's not.
Going to space is good content.
That would be crazy.
Going to space, I wanted really bad to go to space and play the Final Fantasy 14, the portion of the game when it's on space. I was like, that would be fucking sick. But I think if we had to go to space, right? We have a rocket ship of 5 people. You, me, Ice Poseidon.
Okay.
He's in.
Of course. Yeah.
That dude's so down to go to space.
Yeah, he'd go immediately.
I mean, who else do we have? Who else? Great.
Wow, that's actually a really hard one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have to really think about who would we want to bring to space with us.
OTK reunion for on the moon. That's probably the only thing that's ever happened.
It's actually crazy. I look back on all of that, and it's where everybody is now. There's some people who it's everything is totally different, and there's other people whose everything is the exact same.
Well, Nick. I think Nick.
He's back to streaming now. But saw that.
I'm super fucking happy for him.
Yeah.
I mean, all things, watching all of that go down, I still like both of them so much, Nick and Malena. It's sad to watch something like that happen.
That's the way I feel. I don't want to go and be Nick was right about everything, Malena was right about everything. I like Malena too.
Yeah. I just wanted it to be all.
Yeah. It's not listen, I'm not part of this, right?
Yeah.
I don't need to choose. I don't have to pick a side. It's not a big thing. But Nick's my friend, and so I'm always going to support my friend no matter what, right? And so I wish him all the best. I do. I'm glad to see him doing that. Yeah, they were. Everything was totally fine. And she helped us with a lot of events too. Malena did.
Oh yeah.
And
I remember her brainstorming a million ideas.
Absolutely. And it's now he's streaming again. I feel right now Twitch is it is kind of, it's in a weird spot. I feel a lot of the, what?
It blows dick.
It sucks.
It's horrible.
It sucks. Why is it? Why do you think it sucks?
Okay, this is the part where everybody says I'm retarded.
Yeah.
2 comments.
Yeah.
OTK was the best streaming org to ever exist, and there was no way that content could exist on Twitch after OTK because nobody was ever going to make anything big.
And the sponsors stopped paying for it.
That was all our fault.
That we really poisoned the well. We did. The amount of sponsors that we lost was really impressive. And it was, and the funny thing, and you can attest to this except for one time, is that it was not even my fault. It's everybody would assume that I caused all of these to happen. I don't think it was.
You killed most of the sponsors before they started. So
I aborted sponsors.
Yes.
I didn't kill them.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
Yes, exactly. It's fine. That's totally okay.
It's so funny though, because Nick, he's on this warpath, justified warpath about all the view botting.
Oh god.
Right?
Yes.
But he keeps talking about how view botting lost all the sponsors. And I'm like, Nick, we had a sponsor for a fast food essentially brand. and you tweeted out within the same 24 hours of the announcement that another fast food brand was better.
Whataburger is not better. It's not, and he knows it.
And his wife poured tequila in somebody's mouth while they were on this ship, and that officially killed the sponsor. So
that
Nick
was
killing.
It's okay. Admit it. You mean I suck. Magnetism can't handle a deep freeze. I'm hurt.
Today I talked to two journalists who ran two massive investigations you'll hear about almost nowhere else. The Wall Street Journal, Politico, both talking about how Polymarket has been running deceptive ads. They're hyping up the odds of your success, many times not disclosing that they are paid to do so, and even worse, a lot of the trades are completely fake. Not only that, these investigations heavily imply that Polymarket knew and facilitated a lot of this deception, even going so far as to create a fake website for these people to put their fake bets on. I mean, it's a bombshell allegations, and I really was like, well, why aren't more people talking about it? And then I realized, oh yeah, because so many people are on the take from the prediction market industry. They aren't exactly unbiased sources. They're making money from this industry. They have a vested interest in making it look as good as possible. You have huge celebrities like Rick Rubin, like Timothy Chalamet. You gonna hear about it from the news? Oh, sorry. Well, CNN actually has a prediction market partnership with Kalshi. You gonna hear about it from Fox News? Oh no, actually they have a prediction market partnership with Kalshi once again. Are you gonna hear about it from the Wall Street Journal? Well, actually yes, but the Dow Jones is actually partnered also with Polymarket. This is a fun fact that was brought up to me by one of the journalists who wrote the story as a line of disclosure they had to make, actually.
Magneto raised me to never stop fighting for what I believe is right.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Whoa, what's that sound? Like a melodic wind blowing across time and space.
The Phoenix's song echoes through the cosmos. I'm impressed you can hear it.
It would sound sick with a beat under it. Think I could sample it?
Well, the Phoenix is all about creation.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it? Hostile ahead. Someone picked cosmic level 5 with the wrong.
Now, a disappearing.
You're not going anywhere.
Ah, that's better. Turning up the heat.
I'm easy. I need assistance.
A nice deep freeze.
for me.
It's spider time! Chaos control. You need me. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Armed and dangerous! Boom! No skill shot!
Us against the world!
I disappeared. Just what I needed.
It's the grand finale!
My magic is flowing.
Chaos control! Beware! Goodbye. Never thought I'd get to go out and chin up! Don't have to be center stage.
I can hear them getting closer.
Chaos control! You're halfway there! Keep going! Look! Here's
Pure! Chaos! Under my spell.
I am Phoenix!
Ah, that's better.
Taking it all! Well, bless your heart.
Boom! No skill shot!
Look out behind you! Fear that sound! Us against the world! There they are. I suck! Friends, gather around! No escaping us now! Chaos control! Focus on the battle! Gather round!
You were under my spell.
Don't turn back now!
Armed and dangerous!
You're not going anywhere! Come back soon, we need you.
Again!
My work here is not done.
There you are. Get that vehicle moving again!
Get the justice you deserve, Daredevil.
Double KO! Show's over. Road trip ain't over yet. Keep it rolling.
Be right back.
Don't let him stand
Us against the world. They never stood a chance. Check this place
There's
out.
something about this place.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Chin up. Ah, that's better. Chaos control. That one hurts.
A nice
Armed and dangerous!
You're not going anywhere.
Be your best self.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Feeling stronger already.
I like to call it short.
Only 60 seconds left. Get that vehicle moving again!
Wow, fancy seeing you here.
The sun I feel better already.
Down to 30 seconds.
No skill shot!
Final 10 seconds.
Destiny awaits. Quantum magic.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
Maximum pulse!
Us against the world.
Armed and dangerous! No skill shot!
So close. This is your big chance. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Oh, pick me! Pick me! Please!
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and
Escape
fear.
pod ready. Opening escape capsule.
Without Ty, I wouldn't know the real power of the Light Force.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If you need to absorb my special abilities, Rogue, I'm here and I'm ready.
Well, thanks, Sugar, but I can't think of a single scenario where I'd need to talk to squirrels.
Really? Because I can think of, I don't know, maybe 100 off the top of my head.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Run on my tail all you want, but I've spoken Doom, Thanos, and Galactus. They don't look friendly. Well, that's better.
That one hurts. Glad to help. A boom of light.
I appreciate you.
I like to cool.
Lights out. Suffering darkness.
You owe me one.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Thanks so much. A nice deep freeze. Well, that's better. Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger.
Hook a girl up.
I'm hurt. A nice deep freeze. A boom of light.
That should make a difference.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
So cold.
Wake me up. I suck.
Boom of light.
My friends are here.
Extermination!
I appreciate you.
Lights out. Us against the world. Light.
My time to shine.
What are you aiming at?
You are nothing.
Welcome to the Dark Force dimension.
My time to shine.
Lights out.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Let's pop back up under their noses.
My time to shine. I like it cold. Glad to help. Well, that's better. Just embrace the light. We gotta make sure Knowles doesn't claw his way to freedom.
I appreciate
Andy
you.
is helping.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
That one hurts.
Get that vehicle moving again!
My time to shine. That perked me up. A nice deep freeze. A boom of light.
That should make a difference.
It's the grand finale. Let's go.
Lights out.
I was worried. Gotta make sure
Us against the world.
my time to shine. You seeing stars?
Lights
So close. This is your big chance.
Lights out.
My time to shine. Fear best. I'll get you next time. I suck. Thanks so much.
My
Get that vehicle moving again!
maximum impact.
I'm back to shed some light.
I'm good to go.
Want L to come back? Then move.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. That one hurts. Let's help. So cold. A boom of light. Thanks so much.
Another epic victory! Big win!
They had to make, actually.
My name is Caitlin Ostroff. I'm a reporter for the Wall Street Journal, and we just did a piece on how Polymarket is paying for deceptive bets to be shown on your social media feed. And even the Wall Street Journal, our parent company, Dow Jones, is a partner of Polymarket. So, like, you know, that is a fun line of disclosure that we get to put in literally everything we do. It's the highlight of my day.
Yeah, what a disaster. You run this incredible piece of hard-hitting journalism only to find out your parent company has a partnership with that company. Now, credit to them for reporting it. You know, it's a huge bombshell. Obviously, Polymarket is probably not happy with it at all. And basically, the central finding is all around not only fake bets, but all these videos that were going out showing people making a ton of money. It turns out it was happening a lot of the times on a fake website that Polymarket set up. So I'm gonna have you watch a few of these videos and notice the URL.
Bro, what? Will Trump say April Fool's this week? 4%? Bro, what the?
Lights out.
Yes!
Trump say McDonald's in January?
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now there's a lot more videos just like those. The general format is they make a long shot bet, it paid out a ton of money, isn't that so wonderful? And if you look at the URL, it very clearly says Polymarket, or at least Well, that's what I think that says. I'm zooming in. It looks like Polymarket, but the Wall Street Journal says it's a different website entirely.
We have spoken to people who have told us that Polymarket created this website. That this website, Polymarket, was made by Polymarket.
Wait, you said I didn't just have an aneurysm. I just heard Polymarket. What
This
are
is
you
at least
talking
what
about?
we have called it. This is the so. Polymarket has created this program where they have told college-age creators to film content promoting the website, and as part of that, they should film themselves making trades. Now, to film these trades, Polymarket, our reporting shows, created a fake website called Polymarket, or at least that's what we are calling it, but it's P-O-I-Y Market. And when the I is capitalized, it looks exactly like the real thing in terms of the URL. But when you look at the actual website where the trades are being placed, there's a bunch of discrepancies that we found, which led us to realize that a lot of these bets that are being placed weren't actually on Polymarket's websites. They're on this fake website that Polymarket gave creators access to go and make what looked like real bets.
Guys, to state the obvious, I don't know who thought of this. One, diabolical. Two, I mean, dude, I cannot tell. I spelled, by the way, one with an I, one with an L, but I forgot which one is spelled with an L. And I'm literally looking at it right now. I just wrote this. I can't tell the difference between the two. Those are not the same URL. And that was the cheat code they were basically using, was giving the creators the one where it looks like, you know, when you're taking the cell phone cam of your browser, it's going to show the actual browser. And so it looks like, oh, Polymarket, you're actually at their secret polymarket.com, where they were running a simulated version of the website to do fake trades for fake bets, so it looks like they could get rich. You know, which is fraud, by the way. I mean, you know, that's my personal opinion. I mean, I don't think you can just deceive people into thinking, oh, that's a real product video when it's a complete fake. Oh, it's so easy to get rich, like all these guys trading. Look at all these college-age people like you. Get in our app early, right, while you're young, while we can get you hooked into our platform. And actually, the truth of the financial impact of the trade is much different than what they tell you.
Yeah, there was 118 bets that appeared like the person won in the video, and more than half of those would have lost in real life. And if you look at the amount that people were supposed to win when that was paid out, if you replicated all of those trades, you would have lost $166,000.
So it turns out, if you actually did all these get-rich-quick bets that are looking like many times they're actually paying out on these social media videos, you'd actually be in over $100,000 of debt, which is, you know, more than a lot of colleges get you into, which is great because college is the big debt trap. And it turns out that these people who are trying to present this college side hustle are presenting you with an even worse debt trap. It's also, hey, why not spin up a gambling addiction while you're at it? And of course, the reason to spin up that gambling addiction, the possibility of great riches, was a farce. It was a smokescreen of advertising. Now maybe you're thinking, Steven, get real. This is what casinos do. And that's exactly the point. For a long time, for years now, the playbook of this industry, prediction markets, has been they're not casinos. They're contracts. They're not gambling, they're hedging economic exposure. It's not a parlay, it's a combo, right? They have all these euphemisms for everything. But it turns out when you actually look under the hood, like they're doing all the same things. Including, by the way, the marketing playbook, which, yes, has been fake bet slips, fake influencer winnings, influencers pretending, you know, they're making all this money, and then on the most dastardly side, even the platforms themselves getting involved with the deception, which appears to be what the Wall Street Journal is alleging here. Polymarket setting up this Polymarket itself. Now, maybe you're wondering, well, did they really know? You know, they actually made a statement saying, quote, they're committed to maintaining accurate, fair, and transparent markets. We are part of a rapidly growing industry and constantly evaluating ways to improve how we're engaging and earning the trust of our audience. The company says it plans to conduct a comprehensive audit of active promotional content. Guys, they're going to investigate themselves. But now's where we turn to the Politico story.
I'm Maya Kaufman. I'm a reporter for Politico, and I wrote about how paid influencers are hyping Polymarket's odds.
This was, once again, about a lot of undisclosed promotions. This time, instead of college students, it was a lot of, like, progressive and conservative commentators that they caught on the take many times. Undisclosed promotions. But what's worse about this one is who's doing the paying. It turns out it's the company's chief marketing officer, Matthew Madaver, who used a personal PayPal account to send money to content creators. Now, why does it matter that the CMO is getting involved with particularly paying people? Well, again, they claim like, oh, you know, we're trying to improve trust. We're going to do a comprehensive audit. Well, that all has to imply that they didn't know about this fake website, right? At the highest level of this is just some rogue intern. So what does it look like when the CMO is involved?
We found that he was using a personal PayPal account to send money to all kinds of influencers, and we were able to verify the identities of about 24 influencers who all combined were receiving hundreds of thousands of dollars of payments from this PayPal.
Not disclosed. Like many of these people, their audiences had no idea that there would be posts, and they didn't know they were basically paid to promote either the trustworthiness of Polymarket, to promote certain mayoral bets, to promote, you know, different event contracts, whatever you want to call them. But you know, it's kind of funny. The thing that I've been thinking about is these are companies that purport to be about truth, right? They say they're better engines for truth. And yet, this is deception right at the heart of getting in the front door.
Yeah, there are rules around advertising disclosure for precisely this reason. They want people who are seeing paid promotions to know that these are paid promotions, and our data team did an analysis of the posts from all of the influencers that we identified, and during a 14-month span, we found that they posted at least 490 times on X without disclosures about Polymarket.
So, yeah, the CMO didn't notice that. The CMO didn't notice all these people he's paying from his personal PayPal are not disclosing his paid ad. And so Polymarket knew, hey, it's better engagement if these people don't say they're paid by us. It looks better as some organic thing, right? So that's what you see over and over again. Once again, the casino playbook. But forever, they've been denying the allegations of. We see it time and time again. And these two investigations brought it all together. You have the fake betting website, and you have the CMO directly involved in a lot of these partnerships that are not disclosing these advertisements. Now, of course, I don't want to leave you with the impression that Polymarket is the only one who might have done activity like this. They're just the most credibly accused right now. To be clear, this industry is extremely competitive. Everyone's trying to jump in, trying to use growth at all costs to start it. You know, the king of steal your idea, Mark Zuckerberg, has recently directed Meta to create a prediction market app. And you know Mark Zuckerberg knows a good platform idea for exploiting teams when he sees it. I mean, wow, he must be lights out with this idea. Right now, the New York Times claims users would not wager money, and the apps would probably rely on video game points, although the company has not rolled out the eventual use of real money betting. Let's be honest, we know where this is headed. Even the president
can you go tank man Arbad? You can do this.
Predict, or they're trying to. You've got the president's son. I believe he's some type of advisor for Kalshi, which the CEO of Kalshi was actually asked about. Like, why would you actually bring on this guy? What experience does he bring? And the answer there is pretty priceless.
Why did you guys make Donald Trump Jr. a strategic advisor?
We have a lot of advisors, and they span across the board, across different functions. But really, this is all about growing this industry, the prediction market industry that a lot of people really believe in.
What kind of advice does he give you?
So it really is, again, about growing prediction markets.
Does he come to meetings? How much do you pay him? What's his role? I mean, this is the son of the president.
We have a lot of advisors.
He's not just any advisor. He has a direct line to the White House.
We have a lot of advisors.
Yeah, the reality is people are going to do anything to grab as much of this market as they can, which is essentially like casinos, but legal in all 50 states and on your phone. I mean, that's basically the pitch. There's obviously going to be a lot of money, and people are willing to kind of do whatever it takes. But of course, that begs the question, well, if that's the case, then we need to rely on regulators in order to stop the excesses of people trying to grab as much money as possible. And, you know, there are rules in place, as Maya, the reporter, actually talked about. There's the FTC guidelines. You are not supposed to promote something and not disclose it. Of course, that's what a lot of people have done. So I wanted to know, like, do these reporters believe that something's actually going to happen here?
We did ask the FTC about what we found. We presented a summary of our reporting and we asked, is this something that would fall under their rules? And they didn't respond to any of my follow-up emails. So my indication is I really don't have that much insight into what they're thinking about this, if at all. Generally, these agencies, if they do have investigations, they're not confirming those to reporters while they're open, but the silence, I think, was pretty deafening when we reached out to them.
Honestly, no idea. It's really weird being a journalist these days, and really at any point in history, because you never quite know what the public reaction will be. I mean, we haven't heard anything specific from the CFTC, but also generally government agencies don't comment on if they were going to do investigations into much of anything. So, you know, if they want to investigate, that is their right, but we haven't heard anything.
Well, at least they're honest. We don't truly know what's going to happen, although personally, I'll just give my opinion. I don't think they're going to be investigated for this Polymarket. I don't think, you know, any of these prediction markets are really going to get meaningfully regulated, and I think that's a bad thing for everyone else. And specifically, I hope this video has shown, if somebody's telling you otherwise, I would ask the question, are you paid? Because even if they didn't disclose it, doesn't mean they aren't still on the payroll. Big thanks to the two reporters who spoke to me from the Wall Street Journal and Politico today. I'll leave their article below as well as their co-authors. And thank you so much for watching.
Space Marine 2. A lot of people have been very excited about this game. The 41st millennium, humanity stands on the brink of annihilation. The galaxy-spanning imperium of man is beset on all sides by hostile aliens and threatened from within by traitors and heretics. It is an age of constant war, a new dark age, in which enlightenment is replaced by superstition, rhetoric, and blind prayer. To live in such times is to be amongst untold billions, existing in the cruelest and bloodiest regime imaginable. The most powerful and dreaded of the Imperium's defenders are the Space Marines, bioengineered superhuman warriors. They are humanity's last bastion against the terror. There is no time for peace, no respite, no forgiveness. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
I won't make the same mistakes again. I am Venus!
The Imperials?
My work here is not done. Goodbye.
My healing factor can't keep up. How about an assist? By authority of Archmagos Osmond, what was that? The planet's under attack. Yeah. Tyrannus, that's his Zerg, bro. That's them alien dinosaurs. Cease any bombardment preparation. Project Aurora press bool. Access denied. Absolutely.
Keep going. A nice deep freeze.
Let the devils out!
Submitted to Astropathically. Hail the Omnissiah. Hail the Machine God.
my god, bro.
This goes so hard. This is crazy.
By the eye of Agamotto!
It's the Tyrannus. Holy shit. It's the Hydralisk, bro. Is that Ultralisk? I forgot. Ultralisk. No, Ultralisk. Damn. Yeah. Oh, shit. Cuts his fucking head off. Is that me? Oh, shit. This is me. Fuck, man.
Kill team leader to squad. Box check.
All right.
Repeat. Kill team leader to squad. Confirm Vox contact.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
We're aborting 1 million children a year in America. Okay. Nothing wrong with that? No. So do you know when human life begins?
The moment of conception. Come on. A man and a woman get together, and when two things connect, that's the spark of life.
Do you value human life?
I value human life. Again, I think it's kind of a specious discussion.
But it's a legit question.
People. It really doesn't. No, it's not.
How is it not?
I even forgot the question you're asking.
Because you're not listening.
That time has come.
Hey everyone, it's Savannah with her Patriot Voice. We are out here today in Madison Square Garden. I'm with my good friend, James Boog. How are you doing today?
Doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We are on the eve of Pride Month 2026. We're going to be asking people if they support abortion, support a woman's right to choose for any reason. Would it be okay if we could find out before a baby's born if they're gay? Can she abort if she doesn't want a gay child? So let's see what New Yorkers have to say. Let's go.
More pro-choice.
You support a woman's right to choose abortion for any reason?
For any reason. I think if you're very close to birth, probably not unless the health of the mother is affected.
If you were able to tell that a baby was gay before they were born, just like you can tell fetal abnormalities in a child before they're born, and a woman doesn't want to raise a gay child, would you support her getting an abortion because her child is gay?
So, I'm not quite sure when exactly a predilection to be gay occurs in the gestation.
It doesn't, if we were able to tell.
We're able to tell. But, it's a thought experiment. It's an incomplete thought experiment.
How is it incomplete?
Well, because you're not providing the documentation as to the timetable for when sexual preference occurs. I don't know when it occurs. Do you know when it occurs?
I think it's different in everyone, but let's say we were able to find the gay gene. Would that be a reason to be able to abort your child?
Listen, I think ultimately it comes down to whether or not you're going to go ahead and let the conception event determine everything. People make mistakes. They have kids before they want to go ahead and have kids. It should be a choice made by a woman and her doctor.
Do you think certain people are mistakes?
I think certain people are mistakes. No, absolutely not.
So then, a baby being produced is not a mistake?
We have a definition of people as opposed to a few cells or embryos, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just a stage of human development. We were all embryos, we were all fetuses, we were all infants at one point. Children in the womb just...
Cells are using the first stone. I mean, I don't have any problem with that whatsoever.
It's a unique set of DNA that's never existed before and will never exist again once it's destroyed. Who are we to, like, play God?
About maximizing the preservation of little bits of DNA. I think that
preservation of humanity. We're aborting 1 million children a year in America. Okay. Nothing wrong with that?
No, and I think, again, it's a woman's right to choose, and I think there are lots of circumstances where that makes an awful lot of sense. You can go ahead and have a debate about it, but I think ultimately it comes down to having a child be a planned decision as opposed to a random act as a result of sex.
How's it random?
Maybe random isn't exactly the precise term.
Who's the lucky guy that's close because it's random? Just accidentally fell into it, you know what I mean? Who's that lucky guy?
Yeah, I heard about that. You're like a regular Jon Stewart. Are you waiting in the wings until he...
I think that only happened once. Ended up in her will.
You like my joke?
I see, it's very good. Are you guys part of a Christian organization?
Nope.
You're just pro-life as an organization separate and apart from any religious entity?
Yeah, we have important conversations. Abortion's obviously an important conversation to have. We have important
I
conversations
don't think
with
it's
people.
that important conversation. I think
Well, it depends on if you value
I think fair taxation and climate change and talk about Citizens United and
we could say they're all
like I think they're more important than this conversation.
Do you value human life?
I value human life. Again, I think it's kind of a specious discussion, and you know, you're trying to go ahead and use labels. I'd rather focus on concrete social issues.
That's a good question.
So do you support the right of everyone that we see around us not being murdered?
So, are you consider yourself a professional journalist or a humorist or what?
You think I'm humorous?
You are, yeah. I think.
It's just it's like a legit question. Like, do you support everyone's right to be alive?
The same question by humorists in Britain and in the United States.
It's an important question because we live in a day and age where certain groups of people are being dehumanized, and the biggest groups of people.
Than talking about inequality, you're talking about.
It involves inequality. Babies in the womb.
We're talking about.
I think taxes are more important than the million children that are being ripped from their mother's womb.
In terms of fairness to people, in terms of creating an environment where children can go ahead and be raised in a supportive and nurturing home. Yeah, absolutely.
Fairness to who? Are you thinking?
And thinking fairness to the families and fairness to working people throughout the country. Absolutely.
I think it's a big back on this about the fairness of the life of the woman.
Again, I think you're talking about a marginal. Specious, argument-generating conversation. I think there are other things that will work. I choose not to go ahead and spend my time focusing on what you guys are focusing on.
Interesting.
I think you'd be a lot better off if you focused on taxation, universal health care.
We talk about this stuff all the time.
Do you know you'd have a lot more people to help you fight that if we stopped killing babies in the womb?
I'm trying to figure out how your brain is connected here. Maybe you've got like a random set of questions that people gave you, but I don't think you thought that was through all that well.
No, I think for myself, I'm a strong, independent woman. My brain functions on its own. I don't need someone telling me what to ask or what to say. But it's a legit question.
It really doesn't. No, it's not.
How is it not?
I even forgot the question you're asking.
Because you're not listening. And that's fine.
I'm listening. I am listening, and I come up with priorities that I think make the most sense for people and to help children.
So you're complaining about taxes and climate change, but we would have way more people fighting for that if we stopped killing them before they were even born.
What you're saying after they get out of the womb, they immediately start becoming political activists?
Not immediately, but it can happen pretty soon.
I think so. Again, I don't think you thought this through.
I got a question that maybe is well thought out. Did you graduate from MIT?
Yes, I did. I just came back from my 50th reunion.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's really impressive.
Surviving 50 years, yes, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm curious, do you see it, like we can just get to space, I'm really curious, do you see it as a human life that is in the womb, or no?
Yeah, I like the labeling there. I think you have to take a look at each step within the gestation process.
Yeah.
I think when we're talking about a few cells and you're talking about initial conception and making a decision at that point to use mifepristone, I have no problem with that whatsoever. I don't think the courts have a problem with it, except for some marginal judges.
I have a problem with what? Sorry.
The use of mifepristone to go ahead and have a medically induced abortion.
But as an MIT grad, before you ask me a question, can you answer the question? As an MIT grad, is it a human life in the womb? At any stage, is that a human life?
Yeah, I wouldn't use that label because I don't think it helps with the conversation.
Well, it's not a label, it's science versus...
You guys support the use of mifepristone?
Absolutely not. That pill has killed over 30 women.
Yeah, I don't think again, we're talking
What have I not thought through?
a handful of cells here.
The first pill starves the child by removing the hormone progesterone that is needed to keep the child alive. And then the second pill literally induces labor, and most of the time the woman will go give birth to her child, sometimes fully formed, in her bathroom.
You sort of frame the whole thing in a way that's convenient to you. I think for women,
It's just how it works.
for women and for reproductive health, having the option to go ahead and use something a couple of days after conception for a
But
child.
that's not when that's used. I think you're getting it confused with the morning after pill.
Oh, I was still waiting for you to answer my question.
Yeah, you're getting the morning after pill and mifepristone confused. So the morning after pill is a plan B that you can like literally buy over the counter that you buy, and although it can work as an abortifacient, it's not an abortion pill because you're not sure if you conceived yet. You can't tell. Actually, no. I think that if you go ahead and you consent and go full into heterosexual sex,
You know, every sperm is sacred. Is every
sperm is not a human being.
I say, what about old eggs? Are they
No,
human beings?
that's not a human life. It's missing a very important.
Life, every sperm is sacred. I think it's one
Who
of
said that?
plastic.
I didn't say that. I don't even know who that is, but that's not true.
Yeah, you need to do some more
That's
study.
not science.
All right, what's your attitude towards mifepristone?
She seems a lot more educated.
You haven't answered any single question that I've asked.
No, but I think
When a woman is pregnant, her womb is expanded. Is that not a human life?
Not a couple of days after conception. It's
But a baby literally was conceived.
again, you're talking about intentionality and labeling that small collection of cells.
Definitions.
Maybe, huh?
Definitions.
But
I'm going like this, and you can't see it, but like hundreds of cells are falling off my skin right now. Am I aborting a baby right now?
I don't know. You can probably go and use that with fertilization techniques. Maybe
You're an MIT grad.
maybe a century from here, you could go ahead and use that.
The reason why I asked about the human life thing, I just think it's really important. If you are trying to enter a conversation, let's say in good faith, you have a good faith conversation about abortion, at any stage, is that a human life in the womb after conception, or is it not? Like, what is it? And I really think that that's helpful
It's
to
a collection of
establish.
cells that has not emerged as a viable fetus.
Okay, so
I think prior to that, especially in the initial days following conception, that's a time for reflection by a woman and her doctor. And if they decide that they want to go ahead and move forward, I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
A unique genetic
But
code is
did
created.
you ever respond to me
What
about your
species is it?
Did
If
you
it's
ever
not a
respond to
human
me?
life,
Did
what
you ever?
species
Well,
is it?
actually, you've asked a bunch of questions. The one I asked is whether or not you support the use of mifepristone. I'm asking you personally. You're asking me personally for my answer on things. I'm asking you personally what you think about the use of mifepristone.
Yeah, I'm pretty pro-life. I'm open to some debates, but for the most part, I would say no. You know,
all right. Then if you're saying no on that, I don't think there's a basis for having the discussion.
Oh, sure there is. Absolutely there is. It's an interesting conversation, isn't it?
Is it a human life or is it not? What happens in an abortion?
Oh, I'm not going to go ahead and go through the details.
It's very simple.
Oh, I'm familiar with the abortion process. Yes.
A woman enters an abortion facility or takes a
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
SpaceX not giving the bulls much to cheer about, off 10% today, down 3 days straight. It hit a high of 225 last week and is back to 165.
SpaceX stock imploded today, crashing more than 16% by close of day. Let me know in the comments below if you were crying or if you were buying, or both.
And that's where we begin today, with the company reportedly exploring a $20 billion bond sale.
You might be thinking, oh, that's why the stock crashed today. You would be wrong. Nobody actually knows why the stock crashed today. No one ever does. And the technical answer is there was some buying and selling, and that's how it all shook out. But that's really as far as we can even know for sure. We can guess, perhaps some new...
Get ready.
Steve, buddy, we have to save the world. Not the first time. Won't be the last.
I don't know. I think that what makes this film so beautiful is that it's not centered around a man. It's not centered around love at all.
Yeah, God forbid, those pesky men, those disgusting orc goblins. Why would anyone want anything to do with men? Why would a Supergirl movie be centered around a man? But we all know that this is going to translate to meaning that she's not straight for some reason because men are inherently the devil.
It's centered around love at all.
Then what is the point of the film? What's wrong with things being centered around love? What's wrong with experiencing or having love? Isn't it supposed to be about the love you have for your dog unless the dog is your boyfriend? What a weird message. My thing is, why does this even have to be something that she has to say? It's like whenever someone asks if a character is going to be queer or what kind of queer icon, the first thing that they think they have to say, oh, it's not centered around a man. That's archaic. As if people who are queer don't include people who are attracted to men, because you know gay and bisexuals apparently don't exist. And if it is a bisexual in media, it usually is a woman that starts off liking a dude and then ends up with a woman, just like Rhaenyra, the character that she plays in House of the Dragon, where she started off liking Daemon because, you know, that's their shtick in freaking Targaryen stuff. But notice how that went, and notice how it's going. And I bet somehow Daemon is going to be the problem. Watch, because you straight white and male people apparently are like kryptonite to Hollywood nowadays, which isn't giving very diverse. Because, like, I thought that we just didn't want one specific portrayal, but, you know, that portrayal in addition to others to make it diverse, you know? That's what diversity is. But apparently diversity means excluding one specific race and gender and orientation, which is the opposite of that and the opposite of progressivism. But see, if it was this Supergirl, I'd give all that a pass because she's handsome as fuck. Like, damn. I mean, this girl embodied... What happened to this girl? I know they were booting. Why didn't they use her? She's perfect. Holy shit, man. Made me confused. It's like they have queer icons, but when they do choose the queer icons, they choose the bottom of the freaking barrel. They don't choose her, where she's like freaking badass, bro, and looks hot as shit. They choose this, like...
Bad. We'll see. I don't know. She'll probably go both ways.
It's he.
That's so funny.
Oh my god, is that what they wanted to hear? Because God forbid she's a straight woman. That would piss people off, right? Straight women in a lead role? Like, that apparently is offensive to Hollywood elites. Because, like, we don't exist now. Straight women don't exist. To them, it's like us existing means that gay characters can't exist. Also, like, if you're gonna have a strong female lead character, apparently she can't be strong without being super toxic, masculine, or at the very least, bisexual while leaning into the preference for women. But
At the London press tour ahead of the June 26th premiere, Alcock said she believed Kara Zor-El's identity could be this contrasting when her film Supergirl completely skips traditional romance.
when will they learn that this kind of marketing doesn't work? Because it actively pisses off the massive mainstream audience that actually buys tickets for big superhero movies. And you start turning what should be fun hype into a culture war lecture that makes normal guys and families feel like they're not welcome, or that the film's more interested in signaling to people's orientation rather than telling a solid story. Because last time I checked, her being queer wasn't the focus of the story. Superman being straight or queer wasn't the focus of the story. So why is that something that you would say in your press tour or while you're marketing? It makes you seem like you're alienating people. Imagine if straight people came out, right? And they made some kind of anime movie or something like that. And they're like, well, good thing there ain't no gays in there. Like, you don't need to say that. Because the majority of people who are gonna buy the tickets for movies like this, on a whole, are going to be people who are not queer. There are queer people in there, but because they also don't make up a massive percentage of people who go to movies in general, you're already working with not much. So, of course, people who are not queer, they're gonna feel that energy coming off of you like they're not welcome to see this, or it's a movie specifically geared towards queer people. And I'm sorry, most straight people, if they're going to a movie and you're telling them that the movie is queer, or you're mentioning that means it's a big part of the movie, and because they're not queer, some of them might be interested, but most of them are not going to be honest. Like, if I'm going to a movie and I realize there's romance in there, if it's queer, it's cute, but it's not really, I'm not interested. Because that's the focus of it. And that's what they're making it seem like. As opposed to From, which truly has an actual diverse cast. You have a lesbian couple in there, and guess what? They are characters first. Nobody cares that they're lesbians. They're amazing characters, and I love both of them, and they had depth. Void is a black man in a lead. You rarely see an actual very masculine black man who is strong and a leader in a lead role that's straight. Like, it's so crazy. Not only that, Jade, he's the gay guy. Like, you completely forget that he's gay because it's not the important thing. They've established it. He's gay. He had a boyfriend when he came here. Nobody cares about that because everybody loves Jade. Jade's one of my favorite characters besides Donna and Boyd. Jade is my favorite character. I've grown to really love him. And nobody cares that he's gay. Nobody cares. It's not the focus of the story. And at this point, even if he did have a boyfriend, it wouldn't matter because he's a character first. That's what's important. You don't need to market it as, guys, super gatity, you know, like that does not make any sense. And people keep doing it and it keeps failing and they keep acting surprised why their movies don't do well. As if these people have not been in the industry for decades upon decades upon decades.
I don't know. It should probably go both ways.
People go to these movies for escapism, for action, for story, and characters that they can root for without being hit over the head with men bad, love is optional, tee-hee. She's probably buy vibes right before the release of the movie. Why? Why does that matter? Why is it so bad? Why does it always fail every time people do this? Because it alienates the core demo that made the genre huge in the first place. We've seen what happened with Snow White and others, and it doesn't even fully satisfy the niche crowd because it's vague pandering instead of a confident story. So the people who are like, yay, oh my god, what a gay character, they're not the ones going to pay to see the movie. They praise you and clap their hands over you putting in gay representation, but the majority of them don't actually watch the movie because the movies turn out to be ass because it's all you have to offer. And then you don't even do it well. You do it in a way that's fake and makes it seem like you're pandering.
Adapting the acclaimed Tom King comic, the plot focuses strictly on raw survival and bloody vengeance, and a conventional love interest does not exist at all.
Yeah, that part where they brag about completely skipping traditional romance for like a straight vengeance plot is exactly why most people are gonna check out. I am so glad that my husband exposed me to the original Superman movie. It was very corny, let's be honest. But it was actually pretty cool because Superman, I'd never seen that side of him before. And it works because he has that heart, romance, vulnerability, and people who love him and drown him, which makes his big hero moments feel more real and the character feel more relatable. Like in this scene right here, and by the way, this was what? 1978, right. So, first of all, Lois annoyed the shit out of me because she is very girl boss. Way back then, they had the same thing. They had a strong woman who was quite annoying, but she was good at her job, and she did not let up with him. She was like a dog with a bone. She was like, dude, I know, I just want you to admit it. But because she was strong, that didn't mean that she couldn't be vulnerable and fall in love with an opposite member of the species from a different gender. I don't know why this is such a freaking issue for Hollywood. I don't think anything is wrong with gay couples at all. And I think when it's done right, it can be beautiful. Like the way they handle it in From and the way they handle it in Shameless. It's like you rarely see this. Oh yeah, and our flag means death with Blackbeard and Steed. I think that was done exceedingly well. The two characters had chemistry. I really liked it. I mean, the last season was ass, but Blackbeard's character and Steed, they actually felt like real people. Their romance felt genuine. You were rooting for them, and when they had
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields. I am not the man I used to be.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You don't happen to have a backup helmet you could spare.
Be wary.
Oh. I would knit the dimensions back together if it were within my power. Open your eyes, Rhea.
Be wary.
Open your eyes.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I'll scratch your back if you'll scratch mine.
Some unwanted.
Good medicine.
Anyone willing to help?
I have not seen so many spider streets. Never mind.
An unseen assist! Ionic magic!
I am strengthened for battle. I have not seen so many
An unseen assist!
A little help, please.
See there? A sniper.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I am strengthened for battle.
Plasma! Shields up!
Pulse charge! Fire!
Power beyond sight!
Great. I've located a hidden assailant. Here they come now. We need to disappear.
Good. The Vishanti guide us to
Anyone willing
retreat.
to help?
Halfway there. Keep going!
Ionic magic! We must find that sniper. By the eye of Agamotto, an unseen assist!
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Extermination!
I am strengthened for battle.
Anyone willing to help?
Magneto!
Someone's aiming for us.
Power beyond sight!
Shields up!
unfinished business here.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
A shortcut through space. I am strengthened for battle.
A little help. So close! This is your big chance!
Ionic magic! Good medicine. See there? The sniper. We must deliver this statue of Bast to T'Challa.
Not sure how we'll solve this.
By the eye of Agamotto! An unseen assist!
The great snake still hungry.
Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion. As Sorcerer Supreme, I oversee other magical adepts.
Your little spells are nothing compared to ancient Asgardian magics.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I need you to promise me you'll show some restraint out there, Johnny.
What's the problem, sis? Afraid to turn up the heat? Even you are out of your
But in
depth,
most
dear
realities,
Doctor.
these are some of our closest allies.
Fair point. Guess I'll set my flames to bake instead of broil.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enemy in front of
Help
us.
get that vehicle to its destination.
Yggdrasil will not survive without our help. Go! We must undo the entanglement. Perhaps that will bring him back.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
An unseen assist! We must undo the entanglement. Perhaps that will bring him back.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Hey, Dad! Someone clip An unseen assist! Your
reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Together to victory! Good medicine. Ionic! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! The mystic arts won't fail me again. I'm opening a portal.
Bright like a star!
Boom! No skill shots! A shortcut through space. By the power beyond sight. Good medicine.
We're gonna get there, and we'll look hot doing it.
Good to see you. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Don't step on lava.
Maximum impact.
Force burst.
Need to break free. Ionic magic!
Kingsguard is counting on us. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
I am strengthened for battle. Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Stand down! The Sorcerer Supreme lives once more.
Anyone willing to help?
Yggdrasil will not survive without our help. Go! An unseen assist! I am strengthened for battle. Power beyond sight! Thanks.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Together to victory!
If we don't set that tree...
Hey, Tag! Someone clip this!
All the way to Yggdrasil.
By the eye of Agamotto! Ionic magic! My life is in peril. We're in this together.
Force burst. Oh, feeling stronger already. Anyone willing to help? Get that vehicle moving again!
Tandy needs help.
Clear the path. We're headed to the World Tree. Let's save that tree, Tippy Toe.
with the Amazing Spider-Man!